Hey, what's up, my wonderful people? What's good? And I don't really know what I'm going to be saying in today's upload. It's kind of a late upload because it's 5:21 for me right now. And yeah, I know I could have probably went a few more days without uploading, but like nah. I'm trying to stay as as consistent as possible, so I'm just going along with the flow and whatever I currently feel like I want to talk about. But in today's subject, I'm going to be talking about how I feel like a nobody. And I shouldn't feel like a nobody, but for me, for me, it feels like it's much more reasonable to think that considering everything I've been through and the lack of friendships and the lack of relationships and the lack of overall good quality of life features that I should have that I just don't have, and it feels like everybody else has it. And obviously not everybody else has everything they need, but I feel like I have less than anybody else when it comes to like social experience, I guess. And I guess that's a part of the reason why I feel like a nobody. But I'm going to be talking about a lot of reasons why I feel like a nobody. And to start us off, I feel like a nobody compared to actual successful people that have their life on track. I never planned to get this far in the first place, so the thought of me having my life on track in any capacity, it never registered in my mind. I always thought I would end way sooner than wherever this is right now. I mean, obviously I'm gonna be going as long as possible, but I never registered in my mind that I would get this far, considering how bad my life has been up to this point. But I guess I could like thug it out a little bit more, but I don't want to though. That's the thing. I don't want to though, man. That's really the thing, but I know I'm gonna have to, so. But yeah, I don't feel successful compared to everyone else in life. You see streamers blowing up, you see people that actually have good lives. Well, good lives on paper considering they don't really have to do much and they don't really have to struggle as much as every other person. So I guess you could say they have good lives on paper, but having a good life is really subjective to the person because you can have everything you want and still not really be happy in the end. So, having a good life is really subjective to the person that is experiencing it. So, yeah. But when you see people that actually have successful lives and that are doing way better than you, and not even from like a fame standpoint, but like socially, financially, socially, just anything. But mostly like fame and like socially. It's tough, bro. It makes you feel like you're not shit. It really does make you feel like you're not shit. Like lately, I've been feeling like I'm not shit. I mean, I'm trying to get my channel going. I'm trying to get to 50 subs. I mean, if y'all can drop a sub, I never tell people to drop subs, but if y'all can really drop a sub, I feel like that would help out a lot. I want to get to 50 subs so I can actually start streaming. If I could stream on here, I would, believe me, but I can't. So, but yeah, seeing streamers blow up, seeing YouTubers with energy, charisma, ideas, it makes you feel like for the longest time I wanted to be an internet personality, but I don't feel like I'm good enough. There's many days where I don't feel like I'm good enough. Whether that be due to my anxiety, due to like yeah, anxiety is a big factor in anxiety is a big factor in making you feel like you're not good enough for most things. And the reason I've never really truly tried to be a content creator, like an actual like consistent content creator that people love and enjoy, is because I've never really felt like I had the personality for it. There's people that are built with like actual good personalities that are widely liked by everyone. But my personality is more subjective than everyone else's, okay? Like, you can only really understand my personality if you've been through at least half of the stuff I've been through, but obviously nobody really has. And I don't think anybody truly will, so. But, yeah. I have like an edgy, dark humor personality that is, um, but I have an edgy, dark humor personality and I don't really fuck with society or like normies like that, and I don't know, but bro, I'm not a normal person, bro. That's the best way to put it. I'm just not a normal person. I'm not a normal person, and I don't think many people would vibe with a personality that is from the norm, you know? It's very from the norm, and it's not even like from the norm entertaining. Like, there's people that have weird ass personalities that are actually entertaining. I don't feel like I have an entertaining personality. I'm just a fucking weirdo, so it's way harder for me to feel like I could be a good content creator in any capacity. And yeah, I guess that's just what I've been thinking about lately. Like, sometimes I be thinking to myself, I could have really been successful somehow. I don't know how, but I don't know if it's ever really gonna happen. Many people die unsuccessful, unfortunately. I might be one of them soon, but I don't know. It's just a lot to think about when you're going over when you're like late night thinking, bro, late night thoughts, and you're just reminiscing on how your life could have actually been good. Instead, it's just shitty and bad, but it could have been good though. And I don't know how to cope, bro. I don't know how to cope. But yeah, it's just like when you're thinking to yourself, you could have actually been something. I don't know what that something really is, but I feel like I'm nothing because I'm not where I want to be socially. I'm not where I want to be romantically because I don't really talk to any girls or anything like that. So I'm not really where I want to be socially. I'm not really where I want to be romantically. I'm not really anywhere I want to be. And yeah, I guess that is part of the problem of why I feel like a nobody right now. But yeah, thinking you could have actually been something, bro. That's the comparison trap. I feel like maybe I should have had potential. Maybe I could have had more potential if different things played out differently. I feel like I could have actually made something if it wasn't like this, but I don't know. Like, there's many factors that stop potential stars from making it, you know? That could be anxiety, that could be self-doubt, that could be overthinking, that could be anything, you know? It's like there's many times where I feel like I want to upload something or I want to make something, but sometimes it's either just bad ideas or sometimes, it's ideas you can't really use, unfortunately. And sometimes, bro, I don't know. It's hard to think of stuff when you're a content creator in general. I feel like that's why I don't really I don't really be like thinking, bro. I don't really be like trying to think too hard about stuff, bro. I already have a stressful life as it is. And trying to think of content while you're doing everything else, I don't know, man. It really gets to you sometimes. So, um, yeah. It's just feeling like a nobody. Feeling like a nobody in a world where everyone feels like they're actually somebody, it gets to you. And I want to be somebody too, but I don't know at which point somebody becomes a likable personality online to where they actually feel like they have friends and a community and someone that actually cares about them. I don't know at what point that actually happens, but I don't know, man. I'm just thinking. I'm just thinking to myself late at night. I should be sleeping right now, but I'm not. I don't know, man. I don't feel like my personality was ever built to be seen on a wide scale. Normie, it's like normies are built for that energetic, lively personality that people actually wanna, I don't know, enjoy and come back for and stuff like that. But being an introvert weirdo that doesn't talk to anybody and that doesn't really have any friends or like any good social charisma to speak of, I don't know. That's not really something that people would enjoy watching per se. Unless you can relate to that type of content, that type of content where the person doesn't get any hoes and is also a loser, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't say people that get no hoes are losers, because obviously they're not, bro. Like, there's many reasons people can get no hoes, but, um, you know, just being behind socially, man. Being behind socially hurts more than anything else right now. And, I don't know if there's any cure for that. I don't know if there's any cure for that, but I don't know. I just feel like a nobody because what if I wasted my potential? I don't even know if I had any potential to begin with. Like, really, I'd be thinking to myself, and I don't really think I had it in me to begin with, but I don't know. Sometimes I think I could have been good at this. I could have been. I really could have been. Like, if something, I don't know. Maybe if the circumstances were different, maybe if I wasn't going insane every day and I felt like I was dying slowly from the inside, maybe things could have actually went in my favor for once, but I feel like I had something at one point and then I just lost it, man. I don't feel like I truly lost much, but I don't know. It feels like it could have been something, man. Like, I feel like I had something going at some point, but it felt like it never actually truly came to fruition, and I don't know. Sometimes I don't think I'm talented enough for anything. Well, most days I don't think I'm talented enough for anything. The sad boy content, bro. The sad boy content is pretty much all I can do in the end, considering everything that happened in my life. And I don't know. I just feel like I'm done nowadays. And maybe some people can relate to the feeling of just being done with everything. And yeah, if you're done with everything and you even slightly feel the way I feel, then hit me up, bro. We could be friends. We can. I don't know. I just need someone that sees the world the way I see the world, and I don't know. I don't feel like I have anyone like that right now, actually. Even though I go on Discord sometimes, like, the people, nah. I never had any lasting friendship in a while. And that really fucking sucks for me, but yeah, I never really had none of that. And, yeah. But maybe I just wasn't good enough to actually become something, man. To actually make something out of my life that isn't just a fleeting YouTube channel where a guy that might not even be here that long is just leaving his thoughts, well, just venting his thoughts out on a random night. I don't know. I feel like this is, the captain logs, bro, where the captain goes crazy after fucking going in the middle of the ocean, not knowing where he's fucking going, bro, after fucking losing the like, yeah, I feel like the captain notes, bro, I feel like I'm scribbling captain notes, going insane, talking on this channel. That's exactly what I feel like right now. And, it sucks, bro. But, yeah. I feel like, in a way, I'm obligated to do this because obviously I haven't done anything else, and I don't want my story to really be forgotten, and I don't want my suffering to really be forgotten either. So in a way, I feel like I'm obligated to do this, and yeah. But anxiety is a big limiter to not really feeling like you could be the person you wanted to be, the person that feels successful, that feels liked, that feels loved, that feels cared for on a wide scale. That anxiety really is the biggest limiter people have when it comes to, you know, when it comes to anything, bro, whether it be relationships, friendships, anything like that. Anxiety, it stops everything really. And yeah, the way it affected me recently is, I guess, yeah, sometimes I really do overthink every upload. I don't really be wanting to, but sometimes I do. Sometimes I think the way I'm gonna be recording stuff isn't good enough. You know, just wanting to be perfect on every single thing I say. Even though most of this is like a one take, even this is a one take. I'm not really stopping to, do 1,000 takes on a 20-minute video. That's not really gonna happen. So yeah. But even then, I overthinked the start, bro. I overthinked the start of this video at least like 4 to 6 times. To probably even 7 times, bro. It's really hard for me to even start. But I don't really think I want to be famous in the sense of having millions and millions of people watching me and actually knowing about my struggles in my daily life per se. I just want to matter to someone. Like at the end of the day, I feel like I really just want to matter to someone, and that would make it all worth it in the end if I could just get that one person. And right now, I just been thinking about that, thinking about having one person lately and how I don't have that one person. Um, last night I had a dream. Last night I had a dream where it was this girl that I tried to talk to in school, and it's probably like it's one of the only girls I really tried to interact with throughout my school life, and I don't know why I had the dream about her last night, but it felt like someone actually cared about me. The dream was when I was at school, and then like I got fucking hurt or something like that, and then the girl I talked about, bro, the girl that was in my middle school fucking the girl that was from middle school for some reason was in this dream. She was hugging me. I don't know why. I don't know what the significance of the dream is, but for some reason I did have a dream about it last night, and yeah, I'm just thinking about how I might never have that. And obviously I don't have that right now, which is why I'm dreaming about it, but it hits even deeper when you think that you're at the point where you might never have it, you know? It hits even deeper, and yeah. Um but yeah, I go through a lot of struggles even trying to come on here and make something. Like most of the time I don't feel like I'm good enough. And sometimes that does need to stop cuz I don't know. It's like any content is better than no content sometimes, but that's really considering. Well, that's depending on the topic, really. I don't want to just let myself fade into existence. I want to at least feel like a part of me is documented somewhere, even if it's not really the greatest. I want to feel like a part of me matters somewhere, even if it doesn't matter anywhere else, you know? And I guess that's why I just hop on here saying my real thoughts and how I really feel about everything recently. And, I also had a thought that was spinning around in my head. And, I don't know. It feels like life is much more struggle than it's worth. It feels like life is much more struggle than it's worth. And I know a lot of people feel this way. Hell, probably some people watching right now even feel this way. And I don't know how much longer I'm really about to hold out, but uh, I don't feel like there's too many things that are keeping me here. Like I like to play games sometimes, but I don't feel like that would keep me here, bro. I don't feel like playing games alone is enough to keep me going, even though I know I don't have anything socially, and probably never will have anything socially if we're being real here. But I don't know, man. Like that dream hit me deep, bro. Like that dream, bro. It hurt, bro. It hurt deep, bro. Like I don't know. Having dreaming about having something and then waking up and not having anything. I'm pretty sure many of us done that before, bro. Pretty sure a lot of us have done that before. Dreaming about actually having a good social interaction, actually having a girlfriend, actually having someone, a lover, anything like that, just something to wake up to. And for me, I don't feel like I'll ever have anything to wake up to. And I guess that's why I feel like a nobody. I feel like a nobody because I'm not where I want to be, and I'm not liked by who I want to be liked by, even though I don't know who that really is right now. I just have a vague idea of it, but yeah, that's all for today, folks. That's all for today.